Ready, start. Leave granted. Full stop. A young block development officer, riding pillion, met with an accident leading to amputation of both his legs. Full stop. The injured/claimant filed an application for compensation under Section 166 of the Motor Vehicle Act, 1988. Full stop. The claimant sought for compensation of rupees 16 lakh under various heads. Full stop. The tribunal found that the claimant is entitled to a sum of rupees 7 lakh 50,000 and directed the insurer of the offending vehicle to pay an amount of rupees 4 lakh 50,000, holding that the driver of the scooter in which the appellant was traveling pillion should have been more cautious. Full stop. The balance liability of rupees 3 lakh was directed to be paid by the owner of the scooter who was also driving the scooter. Full stop. The insurance company was directed to pay the entire amount and recover the liability of the owner of the scooter, from him. Full stop. An appeal was unsuccessfully filed from the order of the tribunal which is impugned in the above appeal. Full stop. On the question of contributory negligence, the High Court directed a sketch map to be produced, and on perusal of the same, it was found that the vehicles were traveling in opposite directions. Full stop. Considering the discrepancies in the depositions of the claimant, PW1 and the two eyewitnesses, PWs 2 and 3, it was held that the accident occurred after the long trailer had almost passed the scooter and there is no head-on collision as deposed by PW3. Full stop. It was held that the driver of the scooter ought to have been more careful since he had a better vision than the trailer driver, especially since the collision occurred at the tail end of the trailer. Full stop. It was also found that the scooter driver had only a learner's license, which does not entitle him to carry a pillion rider. Full stop. It was found from the written statement of the scooter driver/owner that despite disclosing the fact of the scooter driver holding only a learner's license, the claimant had insisted to be carried pillion, which the scooter driver complied with only because the demand was made by a BDO. Full stop. It was found that the BDO had abused his authority and forced the commission of an illegal act by reason of which he has suffered amputation of the legs in an accident involving the scooter on which he had forcefully mounted. Full stop. The appeal was, thus, dismissed. Full stop. The concurrent judgments thus found that the negligence on the trailer driver was only partial and the scooter driver too contributed to the accident, by his negligence too. Full stop. We heard Mr. Kunal Chatterjee, learned counsel appearing for the applicant, and Mr. Amit Kumar Singh, learned counsel appearing for the insurance company. Full stop. The learned counsel for the claimant/appellant argued that the compensation was very low considering the injury caused to the claimant, who suffered amputation of both his legs. Full stop. The injury necessitated the victim to always have the help of an attendant to ensure his mobility. Full stop. The claimant had to purchase prosthetics which were very expensive and also replace it frequently since artificial limbs are susceptible to wear and tear. Full stop.